This is a Sports Catastrophe production. Hey there, Heather. It's Jeff Cutastrophe and welcome you to another Sports Catastrophe birthday boy. And the birthday boy today, for September the 18th, is this man, Ronaldo. Not that Ronaldo, not the CR7 that's come back to Manchester United, but that Ronaldo. Yes, the September 1976 Ronaldo with the power cut, if you will. So today he is 46 years old. He is known as the Phenomenon and nicknamed R9, obviously. He's FIFA World Player of the Year 3 times and won 2 Ballon d'Ors. He started his career in his native Brazil with Cruzeiro and then would move to PSV Eindhoven in '94 over in Holland. Then he went to Barcelona for a world record transfer fee. And at age 20, he was the World Player of the Year. And then Inter Milan said, hey, you know what? We want him. So they broke that world record fee to sign Ronaldo. So he broke the world transfer record twice and was named the Ballon d'Or champion. Ronaldo looked good. However, for a span of 3 years, he had knee injuries and problems. But he came back in time for the 2002 World Cup and got Brazil the title. He would join Real Madrid in 2002 and also with spells of AC Milan and Corinthians before retiring in 2011. Ronaldo played in Brazil for 98 matches, 62 goals, the third highest in the national team. And he was 17 when he was actually named to the Brazilian squad for the '94 World Cup. Not to play, but basically to sit and watch and think about the Brazilian squad. He was the best player of the '98 FIFA World Cup tournament. Unfortunately, things would come to a head in the final. And of course, he won the 2002 World Cup. He scored his 15th goal in the 2006 World Cup, which would set the record before one Miro Klose beat that. He was very marketable. He's actually the majority owner of Real Valladolid. So he would play for Cruzeiro. And make him huge. After the '94 World Cup, when he was 17, he was picked to go to PSV Eindhoven. His Brazilian teammate Romario, who played for PSV for 5 years, advised Ronaldo moved there. And he scored in his debut against Vitesse and scored a brace, aka 2 goals, when he played his first home game against the Go Ahead Eagles. I kid you not, that's a team. He scored 30 league goals his first season in Holland, which was amazing, all that. He scored a hat trick for PSV against Leverkusen in the '95 UEFA Cup. Leverkusen striker Rudi Völler said that never in my life have I seen an 18-year-old play this way. It was amazing. And all that. With Ronaldo on the PSV side, they won the Dutch Cup and he was the Dutch top division top scorer in '95. He would only play 2 seasons. Scored 54 goals in 58 games. Ronaldo attracted Inter Milan and Barcelona's attention, and Barcelona was willing to pay $19.5 million for him. So he decided to have an 8-year contract with Barcelona. Ronaldo would be huge. 47 goals in 49 games in all competitions. His goal celebration was the same, but his arms are stretched like the statue of Christ the Redeemer over Real. He would give Barça the Cup Winners' Cup, and also Copa del Rey and Supercopa España with. Copa del Rey is the Spanish Cup, and the Supercopa is the matchup between the league champions and the Super Cup and the Cup champions. So he won the La Liga top scorer, 34 goals in 37 games. And for a while, till 2009, Ronaldo was the last guy to put 30 goals in La Liga. So he was an icon. Unfortunately, he only lasted Barca for 1 year because there was renegotiation of his contract. It was weird. He signed an 8-year deal, and then they couldn't renegotiate the contract. Weird. Anyway, Inter Milan, after finding out about this, decided they wanted to pay a massive fee, 27 million bucks for Ronaldo. So he was signed a 5-year deal. Spain must have been pissed off. He did pretty well. He adapted to the Italian style of the game, which in most people's eyes is just so defensively boring. However, he got the Ballon d'Or. And he would score a trademark goal against Lazio in the 98 UEFA Cup final. That was amazing. He would be named Inter Milan captain. However, injury concerns would blow up, especially in 2000. Well, he got hurt in 99, but then in 2000, he had a severe rupture of the kneecap tendons. His kneecap actually exploded. Ronaldo basically missed a lot of time. And Ronaldo had 2 operations in rehab, and he came back for the 2002 World Cup, helping Brazil win. What would have happened if Ronaldo wasn't hurt? Anyway, he then, after the 2002 World Cup, decided to sign for Real Madrid for 46 million euros. Part of the Galacticos era of the global stars that signed by the club every summer, which was with Zinedine Zidane, Luis Figo, Roberto Carlos, and David Beckham. Ronaldo would do well for Real Madrid. Ronaldo would knock Man U out of the Champions League quarterfinal in his first season with a big hat trick. And the Man U fans actually gave him an ovation. Weird. Real Madrid looked like they were going to win the Spanish Cup, the Spanish League, and the Champions League. But Ronaldo was injured. Subsequently, they lost the Copa del Rey, aka the Spanish Cup final, with the final. They suffered their league form break. The league, they broke down, and they lost in the quarters of Champions League to Monaco, of all teams. Ronaldo will have a lot of issues. In his final few seasons, he did do well. He scored more than 100 goals for Real Madrid. He was the 5th foreigner at Real to do it, after Di Stefano, Puskas, Hugo Sanchez, and Zamorano from Chile. He was good. AC Milan decided to sign him in January 2007 for a transfer fee of 8 million euros. Ronaldo would thank every one of his teammates at Real except for Capello, his coach. I mean, who would blame him? So he looked okay. Ronaldo was basically named the best player in history to never win the Champions League, or European Cup, if you will. So yeah, so poor Ronaldo. Well, Ronaldo was part of the 2007 team in AC Milan did win the title, but unfortunately, because he was in the middle of the season, he was not allowed to play. All that. He would head to Corinthians. He would head back to Brazil. And it was amazing. He helped Corinthians win the 2009 Brazilian Cup. And then he would retire. A lot of weight issues. Or just ruin him. All that. Ronaldo actually was diagnosed with hypothyroidism, a condition which slows down the metabolism and causes weight gain. During testing in Milan in 2007. His international career started, strangely enough, at the 94 World Cup at age 17. He wasn't meant to play. He was just to watch the team and all that. Ronaldo would play in the Olympic Games for Brazil and getting a bronze in '96, and then he would represent Brazil in Copa America '95, '97, '99. In '98, he was great. He scored 4 goals en route to the final. He scored against Morocco. He scored 2 against Chile, and would score the regulation goal against Holland in the semifinals. After which Brazil beat Holland in the penalty kicks. Unfortunately, hours before the final, there was controversy. He had a convulsive fit. At first, he was removed from the starting lineup about an hour before the match. And FIFA saw Edmundo be the man and all that. The world media was stunned. However, shortly before kickoff, Ronaldo pleaded to be back in the starting lineup. Unfortunately, Ronaldo had troubles in the final. France easily beat Brazil 3-0. But basically, he just couldn't do anything. So Gallo, the head coach, wasn't sure if he wanted to take Ronaldo off after the first half, fearing retribution in Brazil. But, Brazil was down 2-0. There was a lot of inquests and all that. He did win the Golden Ball as best player of the tournament, though. There was a lot of problems. Was it stress, epilepsy, or had he been drugged? Even Nike couldn't escape it. There was rumors that they tried to force Ronaldo to play. But nobody could see it happen. Of course, Ronaldo had his own problems prior to the 2002 World Cup. Well, of course, the '98 World Cup, his inglorious ending, and also the injuries he suffered in the 2000 season. And basically, he missed Brazil's entire qualification campaign. Brazil were lucky to do well. They didn't do so well in qualifications. But anyway, Ronaldo would, in fact, help Brazil win the World Cup, scoring 8 goals in the tournament. Ronaldo would score in every game except the quarters against England. And everyone knows about that game. That was the Ronaldinho goal that David Seaman gets blamed for missing. Anyway. Ronaldo was huge. A lot of people were talking about his haircut, the power cut, as you see in the picture. But regardless, Ronaldo was the hero, scoring both goals for Brazil to beat Germany in the final and tie Pele's record of 12 World Cup goals by Brazilian. It was amazing what Ronaldo could do. In 2006, he would do it again and help things out. It was part of a magic quartet for Brazil, alongside Adriano, Ronaldinho, and Kaká. Ronaldo had troubles because he was being overweight and slow. This was before his hypothyroidism was made. But Carlos Alberto Pereira did keep him in the starting lineup. Ronaldo scored both goals against Japan to get the record for goals at a tournament. Anyway, he would score against Ghana. Unfortunately, Brazil got shocked by France in the quarterfinals. So that was his last World Cup game. He was a superstar, of course. He's the owner of Real Valladolid. Ronaldo married fellow Brazilian footballer Milene Dominguez, who was pregnant with the couple's first son, Ronald, who was born in Milan in 2000. So ROnaldo, or whatever his name is now 21. The marriage only lasted 4 years. Ronaldo actually got married a few other times. Well, he's got 4 children with 3 different mothers, I think. Ronaldo actually was in a Simpsons episode. In season 18's March game, in which Marge is addicted to an online game that Bart also plays too, and bears his part on it. The subplot was that Lisa was getting into soccer, and Homer decided to be a referee and was having fun with the kids, but Lisa wasn't too happy with it. And Lisa would try to use Homer as a referee to help her out with everything. However, it comes to a head when, you know, Lisa gets called out for her tacticians, even by Ronaldo, as Cletus and Brandini even talk about Ronaldo, and Ronaldo says a few lines. Of course, Homer red cards Lisa. Lisa gets mad at Homer, but Homer decides to teach Lisa about diving and being a bad sport. And so she learns her lesson. In the That actually led to another Brazilian episode of The Simpsons about Homer being a referee at the FIFA World Cup and the world of corruption and all that. But yeah, it was nice to see that Ronaldo was in a Simpsons episode and even spoke a few words. So, as is, in his league career of Cruzeiro, PSV Eindhoven, Barcelona, Inter Milan, Real Madrid, AC Milan, and Corinthians, he scored 352 goals in 518 games. And is the third highest goal scorer in Brazilian history. But he would win the Brazilian Cup with Cruzeiro in 1993, even as a youngster. Helped PSV win the Dutch Cup in 96. Barcelona win the Spanish Cup in 97. Inter Milan win the UEFA Cup in 98. Real the La Liga and the European Super Cup. And then weirdly, 16 years after his first Brazilian Cup, he did it again with Corinthians. 2 World Cup titles, 2 Copa America titles, the Confederations Cup title in 97, and Olympic bronze medal in 96. So yeah, he was amazing in every shape and form. Not all soccer players can be like him. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.